This is definitely the craziest thing I've ever reviewed. So I'm very excited, if you can't tell. Yo, what is up guys? Duco DC here. Welcome to another video. We are over here at Del Amo Motorsports of Orange County in beautiful Santa Ana, California. Continue to be over here on the West Coast filming some fantastic videos. Enormous shout out to Del Amo. As you can see, I'm going to link them in the description down below. They are the premier dealer for Vanderhalls in Southern California. So if you are looking for one, they're definitely the dealership to go to. As always, this video is brought to you by Rollick. Rollick is a company connecting consumers like you and me to a network of certified dealers like Del Amo Motorsports to provide the most transparent buying experience when it comes to ATVs, side-by-sides, RVs, motorcycles, and trikes. Like this Vanderhall Carmel. The closest thing I have ever taken out that is similar to this is the Can-Am Ryker. Now, that would still, in my opinion, be considered a bit of a motorcycle, whereas this is far closer to a car. You can see you've got a cockpit here, you've got seat belts. In this Carmel edition, you have heat and heated seats. You have a stereo system that has Bluetooth connection. You've got cruise control of all things. These are automatic transmissions. Vanderhall makes a few different models, and within those models are a few different variants and options that you can get. The lowest of which is the Venice, and that's their base at I think $24,900. The highest is the Carmel GTS, which sits just over $46,000. So, of course, this is something that's going to cost you a bit more than your standard motorcycle. Certainly one of the most expensive things, if not the most expensive thing that I've ever ridden. You've got V-Tex leatherette seats. This is a completely open cockpit. It's very similar to a Morgan three-wheeler, things you would see in like Caterhams. Okay, so this particular model, and please bear with me, I only found out recently that I was going to be taking one of these for a spin, so I've not done the thorough research that I like to do, but this comes in at about $39,950, so it's pretty pricey. This is a 1.5 liter from the Chevy Cruze. It is turbocharged. It produces just shy of 200 horsepower and a little bit over 200 pound-feet of torque at a curb weight of 1,500 pounds. Now, if you're kind of laughing at those figures, you're thinking, well, it's not really a lot of horsepower, it's not really a lot of torque. Remember that it's all about power to weight. So to put this into perspective, the 2020 Porsche GT4, the newest GT4, produces 414 horsepower and weighs 3,200 pounds. So this has an almost identical power to weight ratio as a Porsche GT4. And when you're talking about, all of that power going to one single rear wheel, you're talking about something that is going to be a ridiculous amount of fun. I'm so excited. I can't wait to take this for a spin. And in fact, there's not a whole lot more to talk about. You've got 19-inch wheels. I mean, look at it. It speaks for itself. One last bit to add before we take it for a spin. It comes with 2 years of roadside assistance when you buy this. I mean, can we just take it for a spin? Let's go.
This is definitely the most ludicrous thing I've been given the keys to. I'm not coming back. With the where? They're very good? Okay. Turn my heated seat on. I'm gonna turn the heat on. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, the brakes are really good. He wasn't kidding. All right guys, this is a 2020 Vanderhall Carmel. I'm over the moon right now. I'm wearing my helmet while I'm in it because well, I need to record some audio and some video and I don't know how else to do it. Oh my gosh, 1.5 liter inline 4-cylinder. It's turbocharged, the same engine out of a Chevy Cruze, if you can believe that, has been transformed into this absolutely astonishing little sports car. 1,500 pounds and about 194 horsepower, 201 pound-feet of torque, so it's got the same power to weight ratio as a Porsche GT4. It got some spin, baby. Just got some spin. All right, you see that rainbow over there? We're gonna take this thing and find the pot of gold. The steering's a little bit darty. It's nothing too bad. It's nothing too hard to manage. The turbo blow-off sound is phenomenal. Very addicting. I love that. I'm such a sucker for that. throttle response is pretty darn good. You can definitely get that rear wheel skidding if you want to. It's not very hard to do. Only takes about half throttle. At full throttle, you've got just wheel spin for days. This thing does have traction control. You can see a bunch of the switches here on the right for stereo. It has cruise control, which is a switch to activate, and then a second switch to set and reset, which is actually pretty interesting. I'd want to read up on how that system works completely. The Carmel, which is the $39,950 variant, the one that I'm in right now, has these extra features. It has heated seats. I have my heated seat on, I think. Yeah, I'm not feeling it very much, but it is on. Everything is switches. I'm a sucker for switches. The other thing is the entire interior here is wood, polished black material, and this V-Tex leatherette. It's got these door pulls that are made out of leather. That's how you open the doors. And if I was a worse person, I would just skid out of every single turn. This is too much fun. This is too much fun. You're 3 inches off the ground. It has an incredibly difficult time holding traction. I mean, that's like at quarter throttle. I'm like shaking with how much excitement and joy I have inside of me right now. This is the coolest experience I think I've had as the Duke of DC. Oh, the heated seat just kicked in. Oh, that's very nice. It just takes a little bit. That's very, very nice. Traction control. Which is off. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. I don't care who you are. You can't hate on something like this. It's just too fun. I'm not asking you to go spend $40,000 on one, although I'm gonna tell you right now, if you did, you're not gonna hate it. You're gonna have an amazing experience. This is too much fun. I just want to see how many people I can get to stare at me. It's definitely raining. But you know what? Maybe it's not raining over there. We're gonna go over there. I do wish that this was a 6-speed manual transmission. I mean, if there was a gear shift right here, this would be so much more of an immersive experience. I understand why it isn't. I really do. And yet I don't. Isn't that weird? It is a very, very tight cockpit, and I think something I read about the Carmel is that it has more cockpit space than the Venice by a noticeable margin. So whether or not you were sitting just like literally right next to someone before, because my left shoulder is squished up against the, I mean, I can barely put it in here to steer. So that's why you're seeing me with my like left arm out of this thing at all times. Well, it's full on raining right now. It is full on raining. So now what was me looking really cool has turned into me looking like a complete look at my pants. Look at my pants. That's the funniest thing. I'm in southern, oh my god, double rainbow. It's double rainbow. The thing is though, if you just keep it moving, you kind of create a bit of a wind bubble that okay, there's no protection now. Oh, this was a terrible decision. No, why would I want the top on? It's a beautiful day in Southern California. Well, I just learned a very valuable lesson about my life. That was terrifying. So the issue is that there is no windshield wiper, right? This is all right, so this is obviously one of the coolest and most fun things I've ever taken out. It has some drawbacks, one of which, I repeat, do not take this out in the rain. You will regret every decision you've ever made that has led you to that point. Aside from that, this is an absolute hoot. I mean, it's got a ridiculous amount of power. There's no chance that you could keep this rear wheel from staying in a straight line if you were actually trying to get after it. It's just too lively. I love that. I think that's what this is. This is not supposed to be like the best handling car you've ever driven. No, this is like a ridiculous fun toy, and it fits that bill tenfold. Brakes are very good. Very, very good. Because this thing's, I mean, it's got full set of brakes, and it's basically a go-kart. Dude, I'm so upset that it's raining. Oh, I really wanted to take this, and it's so crazy because now it's like blue skies and clear. Literally the one place I wanted to take it, it was raining. Alright guys, so I apologize for not being able to take this to the canyon roads. I really, really wanted to, but this is not a car, or a trike rather, that is meant for really any weather other than sunny and 75. So the minute the rains kicked up, I had to turn it around. That was like the safest decision I could have ever made, which is unfortunate because I don't get to, this is like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Del Amo. They are the premier dealer for Vanderhalls in the Los Angeles area, so definitely check them out. I'm going to link them in the description down below. I cannot thank them enough for letting me take this out. It's like a boyhood dream to take out something this ludicrous out on roads. I love it. Thank you so much, Rollick, for sponsoring this video. If you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, comment down below, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace! That's ridiculous.